what I do, what I do, da da do, da da do. What I do, what I do, da da do, da da do. What I do, what I do, da da do, da da do.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Whitney, I'm your host, Jules Montano.
And I'm also your host, Amy Ganatra. I'm one of your co-presidents of Girl Up, and in honor of Women's History Month, we've come on live to express the importance of this month and ways we can elevate other women after this month is over. We've prepared multiple segments for you today, including an interview with different clubs as well as a video.
Now let's throw it over to Lauren, Girl Up's secretary, who will be talking to a member from Club Kaibigan about Filipino representation as well as her own experiences.
So, Chloe, what are some negative stereotypes about Filipino women that you wish to debunk?
Some negative stereotypes that I feel people have on Filipino women, I feel like one prominent one would be that they're bound to or they're going to become nurses. But that really discredits the people who want to go into other majors such as the arts.
Yeah. And growing up, who was the Filipina who inspired you the most and why them?
The Filipina who inspired me the most, I would say it's my mom, because as I grew up, she was the hard worker of the family, and I want to be somewhat like her in the future. Even though she has so many things to like shoulder and burden, she was a strong, independent woman. I feel like she is my role model as a Filipina.
If you could go back in time and meet anyone in Philippine history, who would you meet?
Historically, I think Magdalena Leones, because she was the only Asian woman to get I believe it was a Silver Star Medal, because she was one of the US spies who was implanted in the Philippines during World War II.
Yeah, that's cool. Why do you think it's important to have Filipina representation, not just in STEM, but also in humanities and arts?
I feel it's important that it's not just in STEM, but also in other areas, because it will help break the stereotype that Filipino women are just going to become nurses. I feel like it'll help divert with diversity and also with the variation. Also, it's also good to have a creative side and an artistic side if you get a major in like humanities or arts.
Okay, out of everything you have experienced and learned, what is something you would want to tell your younger self?
I would like to tell my younger self to not stress out so much. Like, don't take everything so seriously, because in the end of the day, the memories is what's gonna be like the memories you make, and the people you meet is what will make you happy, you know?
Thank you, Lauren, and hi for an insightful interview. I feel like I learned a lot about Filipino representation.
Now we'll throw it over to Marley and Sarah with a quick video. Take it away.
John, we have a question for you from Whitney High School Girl Up. What are your thoughts on women?
Very general question, but women are great.
Want to expand?
Sure, Marley. Like, women are doing great things, and it's great to see them become leaders and kind of get the positioning they deserve in this world.
They're great. Gotta love them. They really are beautiful.
Crazy.
Can we put them on live?
Sick.
I love women.
I love women too.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I love them. Can I say that?
Who's the most influential woman in your life?
You.
Oh my god.
I would have to say were the teachers that I had at Whitney High School. Miss Improda, Miss Jensen, Shirley Wold, who's not here anymore. These women really taught me, Miss Hall, taught me about life and gave me experience outside of my family.
The most influential woman in my life would be my oldest sister, because she's a lot older than I am, so she's been my inspiration for like school and education.
My mother, she loved the world, she loved everybody, and she passed it on down to me and my 9 brothers.
My mom and my grandmothers.
My mom? My mom. My mama. My mom, yeah. She's always there for me, and she's taken care of me my whole life.
The most influential woman in my life is my mom, because she's like always around, and like she helps take care of me, and then I've learned a lot from her.
I mean, is it cheesy to say my mom? No. Everyone says their mom? All right. Besides my mom, probably my friends. Yeah. Yes. Like them.
My great grandma, because she's crazy.
I guess my cousin, because like she came from like a lower like social like economic class than us, and like she like put through.
Mr. Daly, no, keep it on. We have a serious question for you. What is your favorite thing about your wife?
Her intelligence.
Would you like to expand?
She's very intelligent.
Thank you. What is your favorite thing about your mom?
Ooh, okay, that's a great question. I think her love that she shows towards me, definitely, like, she's a very kind and caring person, and she always makes me her #1 priority, and I really just love her for everything that she does for me. She's just always there to me, and always there for me, and she always supports me in everything that I do, and that's really what I love about her.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Ella. No. I just got a quick question. So, who is the most influential woman in your life?
My mom and my grandma, because she's a great teacher at home and at school.
Your grandma too, or?
No, my mom.
All right, thank you. Martin, I got a question for you, bro. Martin, I got a really important question for you, bro. All right, so, who is the most influential woman in your life?
In my life? My mom, because she works hard to provide food for us. I can go to her when I have problems. Talk to her.
You love your mom, right?
Definitely.
I just wanted to know. Thank you.
Thank you for that amazing video. For our last segment, we're going to throw it over to Sabrina and STEM Club with an interview. Take it away.
How's it going, Whitney? Today I'm joined by 2 members of STEM Club Cabinet, Sweta and Savi, and I'll be interviewing you 2 about the experiences being women in STEM. So question number 1, do you ever feel underestimated in the STEM field, or do you think society has changed and there is more of an equal playing field nowadays?
I think that over time there has been more representation by women in STEM, but I wouldn't say that it's up to par as what I would think, and also it depends on different fields. In certain fields like the medical field and computer science, there's been a lot of rise in women in STEM representation, but when you look at like electrical engineering, aerospace, and mechanical, there is still a lack of women representation, and I think there's still much that can be done to improve.
Good. And question number 2, what are some challenges you have faced being women in STEM?
I think the greatest challenge that I've faced is not being allowed to have certain opportunities. As specifically a younger woman in STEM, it's definitely hard to find internships that are catered toward not only females, but females for every single field throughout the variety of fields that are offered. And it's not just having a specific STEM field, but there's so many subdivisions, and not every single subdivision is offered to females through internships.
It's still hard, but we persevere. Question number 3, what are your biggest female inspirations?
So in STEM specifically, my biggest female inspiration is Swati Mohan, and if you guys don't know, I don't know if many people know her, but she is basically, for the Perseverance Project specifically, she was JPL's comms and communication system coordinator and like the director, and it's really like I admire her a lot because there are very few women that are currently in that type of position, especially director level, and she's done a lot of amazing work. You might have seen her on the YouTube videos with the launch, and we have other women who are also rising up to that level, which is great.
Yeah. And question number 4, what are some accomplishments that you are proud of?
There are definitely a lot. I think throughout high school and even when I was younger, there's so many things in STEM that I've been able to do that I never thought I could do before. And one of the things that I have been able to do is all thanks to one of the most beautiful and supportive women on this campus, Mrs. Song. So during Science Olympiad, I was actually able to build my own instrument without having any prior knowledge of how to use tools or not having done any woodwork, and so it was such an amazing experience, and it was really empowering too.
Yeah, that sounds incredible. I could barely make like a chair or something. I don't know. Yeah, well,
I'm pretty sure you could.
No, we'll see. Well, that's all the questions I have for you two today. Back to you, hosts.
Thank you, Sabrina and STEM Club. It feels so refreshing that workplaces are changing drastically as we are seeing more women in STEM fields. Well, that wraps up this takeover on Whitney High School Live.
On behalf of Girl Up, happy International Women's History Month to all of you and the prominent women who have shaped our world and the institutions as we know it today. You are loved and respected, and we thank you for all that you do.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow with a special live from admin.